Have you ever been sitting quietly, maybe scrolling on your phone or trying to relax, when suddenly your cat climbs onto your lap, presses its paws into you, and starts rhythmically pushing almost like Edie, kneading dough? It looks adorable. It feels a little strange. A little strange. And sometimes, those tiny claws make it slightly painful. But here's the real question: why? Do cats do this? Is it a sign of love, a leftover instinct, or something much deeper hidden in their biology? What scientists and animal behavior experts have discovered about this simple action is far more fascinating than most people realize. Let's uncover the hidden meaning behind why cats need blankets and even people. Because once you understand it, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. When you first see a cat kneading, it almost looks like they're baking bread. Their paws move in a slow, alternating rhythm, pressing down, releasing, and repeating again and again. Some cats even close their eyes while doing it, as if they've completely drifted into another world. But this behavior doesn't start in adulthood. It actually begins when they are just tiny kittens. When kittens are nursing from their mother, they need her belly to stimulate milk flow. This motion helps them get more milk while feeding. It's not something they're taught, it's an instinct they are born with. And here's the interesting part. Even after they grow up, even after they no longer need milk, many cats never lose this behavior. It stays with them for life. But why? Why would an adult cat continue doing something linked to being a baby? The answer lies in comfort. Kneading is deeply connected to a cat's earliest memories of safety, warmth, and nourishment. When your cat needs you, or a soft blanket, you may actually be reliving that comforting moment from kittenhood. In other words, your cat isn't just pressing its paws on you. It feels safe with you. It trusts you. And in that moment, you're reminded of the safest place it has ever known. But that's not the only reason. Because if you've ever noticed closely, cats don't need just anywhere. They choose very specific spots: soft blankets, warm laps, cushions, your chest. That's because kneading also has another purpose: creating the perfect resting place. In the wild, cats' ancestors used similar motions to flatten grass or leaves before lying down. By kneading the surface, they made it softer, more comfortable, and safer. So when your cat needs your blanket, it's not just being cute, it's preparing its bed. And when that bed happens to be you, well, that means you're officially one of their favorite places in the world. But here's where things get even more fascinating. What scientists discovered next reveals that kneading is not just about comfort or instinct, it's also about communication. Cats have scent glands in their paws. Yes, every time your cat presses its paws onto something, it's leaving behind a subtle scent. You might not smell it, but other animals can. So when your cat needs you, it's actually marking you. It's quietly saying, "This is mine." This behavior is known as scent marking, and it's a powerful part of how cats interact with their environment. To your cat, you're not just a human. You're a part of its territory, and kneading is one of the ways it claims you. But here's the surprising part. This isn't about ownership in a negative way. It's actually a sign of affection. Your cat is bonding with you. It's creating a connection, and every time it needs you, it's reinforcing that bond. Now, think about this for a moment. Have you ever noticed your cat kneading more when it's especially relaxed? Maybe when it is purring loudly, or when it's about to fall asleep. That's not a coincidence. Kneading is closely linked to emotional states. Veterinary behaviorists believe that kneading releases endorphins, chemicals in the brain that create feelings of happiness and calm. So, when your cat kneads, it's literally making itself feel better. It's self-dash. Soothing. Just like humans might hug a pillow or listen to calming music, cats need. And this explains why some cats need more than others. Cats that are especially affectionate or emotionally expressive tend to need more often. It's their way of dealing with emotions. But here's something that surprises many cat owners. Not all kneading is gentle. Sometimes those paws come with claws, and suddenly what started as a cute moment turns into something a little painful. So why do cats do that? The answer is simple. They're not trying to hurt you. They're just fully engaged in the behavior. When cats knead, they often enter a deeply relaxed state. In that moment, they're not thinking about their claws, they're just following instinct. In fact, in kittenhood, claws also help stimulate milk flow. So this behavior, even the claw, is rooted in their earliest survival instincts. That said, if it gets uncomfortable, experts recommend placing a soft blanket between you and your cat rather than pushing them away. Because pushing them away can actually confuse them. Remember, this behavior is associated with comfort and bonding. If you suddenly stop it, your cat might not understand why. And speaking of understanding your cat, here's a question for you. Does your cat knead before lying down? Or maybe when it's sitting on your lap? Take a moment to think about it, because this pattern reveals something important about your cat's personality. Cats that knead before sleeping are often using it as part of a routine, preparing their space and calming themselves. But cats that knead directly on their owners, especially while purring, are often expressing affection and trust. So if your cat chooses you for kneading, that's a big deal. You're not just a place to sit. You're a source of comfort. But now comes the most surprising fact of all. Some adult cats knead excessively, far more than others. And scientists believe this may be linked to how early they were separated from their mother. Cats that were weaned too early sometimes retain stronger kitten-like behaviors into adulthood. Kneading becomes more frequent, more intense, almost like they're trying to recreate something they missed. It's a powerful reminder of how early experiences shape behavior even in animals. But don't worry if your cat needs a lot. In most cases, it's completely normal. In fact, it's often a sign of a happy, emotionally secure cat. So the next time your cat climbs onto you and starts kneading, pause for a moment. Instead of just seeing it as a cute or slightly annoying habit, see it for what it really is. A behavior shaped by memory, instinct, and emotion. Your cat is not just moving its paws, it's remembering its childhood. It's marking you as part of its world. It's creating comfort. And most importantly, it's showing trust. Because cats don't do this with just anyone. They choose carefully. And if they've chosen you, that means something. So now I want to ask you this. Your cat needs you, or your blankets. Does it purr while doing it? Or close its eyes like it's completely relaxed? Let me know in the comments, because every cat has its own unique way of expressing this behavior, and your story might just reveal something fascinating. And the next time those tiny paws start pressing into you, you'll know exactly what it means. Not just a habit, not just instinct, but a quiet, powerful message from your cat, saying, I feel safe with you.